Alright, welcome to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything. Alright, anyway, well, anyway, what we're working on is we're working on the passenger side of that axle right now, the brakes. So, the driver's side, it went easy, but I used new hardware that was new. I don't know how many thousands of miles ago, but it was in good shape. I never used hardware, but this hardware looked really nice. I'm used to using all brand new. I'm using new wheel cylinders, new shoes for sure, but I'm talking like the springs and stuff like that, and the nails and stuff like that. So on my last video, I was kind of having a tough time with stuff, but I think I'm over that now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the passenger side of that rear axle quick. Hopefully we can get that done really fast now since we learned from the other side. So, yeah, normally I'm used to using all brand new stuff for reconditioned, but I don't know why. I just did it this way, but probably best all the time with new. But anyway, let's get to work on it, guys. There it is. Let's see now. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, whip it all about, do the hokey pokey in. Oh, never mind. We'll zoom in for a little bit. How's that sound? Now I threw all tools on the floor because when I turn the axle around, let's get our gloves back on before I get anti-seize all over me. Putting on OJ's gloves. Okay. Let's start by putting the wheel cylinder in. Always good for you. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Come on, you can do it. I guess not. Where are we working here? Still hot. Guys, it's hotter than heck in my shed, and you might wonder, well, why can't you open the door? If I showed you outside the Canadian wildfire smoke, you guys would be impressed. It's like the whole neighborhood's on fire, and I'm not even joking. I am not joking at all. That. I had to move it. I'll have to go back out now. If it lets me. Yeah, la 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 la. All right. Oh, you look at my graph here, guys. was doing wrong. There we go. There it is. There it is. Whoop, whoop, there it is again. There we go. That's what we're going for. I can use pliers for like a secondary hand. Try to get them adjusted right, I guess. Keep trying it until you get it. You gotta make sure you got everything into place again because it comes off. Okay, there's that and that. Yeah. Way off yet. Way off. Okay. at it. The shoe is down a little too far. You always want to make sure the nails, everything's kind of straight on the money. I guarantee you'll have problems trying to spin that all together. Okay. So we got the strut into place, all this stuff is in place. Down a little bit, there we go. Where's the bottom strip? No, don't tell me that one's decent. It's over here. Got that clamp down just a little too far. How do I do it? this one next. Put that adjuster. Let's put the adjuster. Adjuster ain't curls or nothing. So let's get this thing moved up with some NSCs. Everything still looks brand new. Let's get some NSCs on there. Let's go forward. Gotta go wipe my hands out here. Well, next? Some trees. It would be this one. Put that on with the screwdriver. Yeah, I guess I can. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put that wheel on. Damn it, now I gotta take it off again. That went too easy. We're gonna put this on there. Again, the spring doesn't face out, it faces in. And then how you can tell is because the way that is made. So this goes on like this. Then the spring goes on. I've done so many of these brakes already that once in a while I need a little review too though. Can't remember everything about them, so we gotta use those. Make sure we got enough room for the next spring there. You want to just kind of pop this over if we can a little bit. That's over out there. This one. Well, we can set this one in there too already. This. And then this one. This is going in there. Let's swing this out of the way up here for now. There. Get lucky with this one too. Oh god, that one. I gotta bend that other spring up first. Look the way it's on there. That ain't gonna work. That will eventually fly off of there and then I'm gonna break this. You don't want that. Okay, best way to done now is go to vice grip. This will take 20 minutes to bend that over, I suppose. little at a time here. There we go, that's better already. Not very long yet. We're getting there. That's why I was buying new hardware, but this is new used hardware. This isn't that old. There we go. I think that's sufficient. Now we can resume. So let's resume. This goes here. This goes here. I have some popped under there somehow. I don't know if I should use my string tool or if this will be sufficient or not. I don't know. Probably not going to be. Well, kind of. Clamp that around that too again, that's no good for nothing. I gotta stand up first. Let's do just a little bit more. Okay. That's getting nice. Okay. And then we'll knock that down a bit. Come on. You're almost there. There we go. Oh man, it came out again. Yeah. Oh no, I forgot to see if this is going to fit better. The other side I had such a hard time with. Oh, yeah, look at that. This side's. Oh, a heck of a lot easier. Time for inspection. Want to make sure this is in the groove. The spring's there. That's in the groove. The spring looks good. This is all piled up nicely. Is this in the groove? Oh yeah, that's in the groove. Piping ring struts in the groove, the cable's running around, that's tight. The nail's in right, it's crossed through. This is all good. That's crossed through. Okay, there it is. Now it just has to be adjusted when I get the when the drums come in the UPS or whatever they're coming. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad, huh? Get that on here right away. That's amazing how that. There we go. Let's figure here somehow. Perfect. Okay, take down a tour. You always want to make sure this is all piled up nicely. This is on the shaft. It's got its own shaft that it sits on. And everything's all lined up nice. You want to make sure this is squeezed tight for your strut rod. You want to make sure your strut rod, your lifters are in the, that look like that. And that's what it did. I moved the spring like so. I bent it over a little bit just to look. You want to make sure this is a lot easier. You want to make sure that strut rod's in there on this side. Then it's on this side with the spring. You know, double check, make sure these are clocked perfectly right down the center, which that one looks okay. This one looks okay. You want to make sure your adjuster twine is through. You want to make sure this is resting against the brake shoe, this piece, because the spring holds it. Then you want to look down here. You want to make sure this is down in its groove, goes through that hole and then slides over. Make sure your spring is on, which it is. You want to make sure the wire is facing inside on that one. Then the spring that goes across down here is right, which goes through the holes. And then your adjuster, right now it's maxed in until I get the drum, then I'll set it. You want to make sure that, you know, some guys, sometimes I'll grease where these shoes. I wonder if I can bring this out a little bit. Sometimes where these shoes sit up against the backing plate, there's some sliding points there. You can grease them up with a little bit of grease, a little dab of grease, you know. And I'll do that too. I didn't do it on this rear end, but I do it most of the time. It's just, I don't know. It's only there for a little while, but it helps when the shoes repel out and in, you know. So anyway, so now there's that until we get the drums. Until we get the drums, then I'll set my, you know, adjuster. And if you ever got to replace the end seals and the bearings in here, it's so easy. See, you can't see it right now, but maybe you can kind of put the bolts here. You can take those bolts out, you know, but you don't have to. If you only want to take the backing plate off, then you take those bolts off. Oh yeah, you just pop the rear end cover off, pull that center pin out, that little bolt, then you can pull the center pin out, and then you push the axles inward towards the center. Then you can pull the C-clips out, and then you can just pull the axles right out, and then you can see the seal and the bearing right there. So these are really easy to maintain. And I always put new bearings and seals in them because it's so easy to do. It's pathetic. There's no end adjustment to adjust. There's nothing to worry about on that end. It's just, but you got to watch your C-clips. You got to make sure they're good, that they're not all eaten away. Or you should always replace them. But I've had several of them where the C-clips look brand new because they're always basted in lube. So anyway, I guess that's all I know. But let's see. But this side went a hell of a lot easier than on the last video. This is number 3. This is now as soon as I get the drums and the leaf spring pads, then we'll be able to. This thing will be ready to go in the car. But I still got to rip the car apart, and I've been fighting it. It's just I don't want to tear it apart, but. It'll be a nice streetable car when it won't be so drag racy, if you want to call it that. It'll be more of a street car. It'll still go like heck, you know, but sad part is this is a 327 non-posi. And you know, that's okay for a cruiser, you know. I'd rather see a posi in me so bad, but you know, they're not hard to put in though. I should be putting it in now. That'd be the logical thing to do, but pulling the tires and rims that I gotta buy for this thing, it's expensive. So whatever's not broke, I don't want to fix right now. That's the problem. And then I'm gonna put it back up for sale again. It's gonna be the same price, but it'll be more. I think people are gonna like it better. Nobody likes these big 18.5s right now. I don't know why, but they're right though. If one goes flat, where can you get one on a Sunday afternoon? But anyway, I guess that's all I know. But please like and subscribe, guys. And this is number 3. And then the next step, I think what we'll be doing is I'll get the drums here on Monday. I think they're coming. And I'll just adjust the brakes, slide them on. Then the rear end will be ready to go. I already loosened up my drain plug and everything, so if I'm under the car working on it, then it's not so hard. I should change that rear end gasket yet too. I'll probably do that under the car. Screw it. But yeah, I guess that's all I know. So, but love to all, and please subscribe if you can, guys. I sure would appreciate it if you can. you know. That's not just that, it's, you get notice and everything, you know, like I would say. And, yeah, so. But again, we'll be at the Maple Lake Car Show. Thinking about bringing a little car up there, show that. Not sure right now. But I'll be there doing some swapping. I'll be in the swapping area. And I might have the little car and the race trailer if anybody wants to see it in person. Call it the Litto car. Littow. Litto car. Litto car. But anyway, yeah, that's the brakes, I guess, you know. They're 10" by 2.5, so they're pretty wide. So they should stop the Challenger really well. I got front 11" disc brakes in the front of it, so somebody enjoy it. But yeah, take care, guys, and behave yourself, and please subscribe if you can. Bye-bye.